They're so attached to us. They're so evolved with us as humans. I think the relationship between man and dog is like so epically important. I'm a dog nut. Like, I want to meet your dog before I meet you. I'm Jeremy, and I'm the owner of XL Bullies. The way that I was changed and became a dog person, per se, was that first little pit bull that I got when I was homeless. I was at this house, and there was a lady there trying to trade a pit bull for drugs. Guy didn't want the pit bull. She handed him off to me. I was like, I don't know what to do with this dog, you know what I mean? But she said she couldn't take him home. So I'm like, fine, I'll take the dog and I'll take care of it. I was all that she had, and she was all that I had. And so I ran the streets with the dog, and this dog quickly became a priority to me. I've been on my own since I was 4 years old. I got turned inside out. I got my ass handed to me, and I became somebody different at a really young age. I never trusted anybody. And that first little dog, that first little pit, you know, I trusted her. And so I learned how to think about and care for somebody else other than myself. And so long story short, we ran the streets together for a while, and you know, I was up to no good, like I said, and I got myself in a situation where I was in a stolen car and I was being chased by the cops, and I was tired of life at that point. I take the cops through the high-speed chase through the cemetery, and we ended up in the pet cemetery. And it clicked in my mind, you know, pet cemetery, I got this puppy in the car that's fearless, and we crash into this gate. The cops all come out behind me, they got their guns drawn, and they're ready to shoot me, and I'm ready to pop it in reverse because I'm ready to die, you know. And I look in the rearview mirror and I see that little dog looking at me. And she was staring right at me, and she was afraid. And I just remember, this dog is tough as nails. She's not afraid of anything, and she was afraid, and I knew I was gonna get killed, but I didn't care. But I didn't want that little dog to get hurt. So I took off my seatbelt, jumped out of the car. I said, hey, she's not dangerous. And the cops don't know what I'm talking about, and this little puppy runs out. And I'm like, she's not dangerous. And they jump on me, and they get the guns in my head, you know, and they're processing me, and the sun comes out, and I don't know, man. That's the moment when I changed my life. And ever since then, I knew that I wanted to do something with dogs. Just a big part of my life. So the mission of XL Bullies is to create a high-end dog. Just a big, massive, muscular, strong, well-bred, top bloodlines, ABKC registered. I mean, fed the best from the ground up, built from the ground up from a baby, and put that in your hands. The second goal is to responsibly train that animal. If you're gonna spend 20 grand on a dog, I wanna know where it came from. That's a significant investment. I wanted to create a dog that I was looking for. And now I've got a whole litter of them, and I'm keeping 2 because I'm like, these dogs are phenomenal.
Grab his food, come back in, tons of plays.
There's nothing attractive to me about all the videos I see online, and this is not a knock or a diss to anybody, but there's nothing attractive to me to see somebody with a 150-pound dog dragging them all over the place. That's a train wreck. Even if you don't buy a dog from us, the training's still there. Like, we want you to have the tools necessary to train your dog. In our home, our dogs are an integral part of our family. And that's why we bring in the trainers. We want to make sure that they're working well with our family dynamic. Then we bring in the cameras to make sure that you see how to do it in your own home. While we don't have 4 acres for our dogs, we do have a mountain. So we take them out, we make them run up the mountain, we throw treats, we get them out there. That's their training grounds. What we do have room for is a training ground for the puppies. These puppies have a safe spot where they can go out and learn how to be on heights, find treats. They get to test their drive. We set up boards and things like that, and just little obstacle courses for them to work out on. We have the elevated food bowls for the puppies, so when they eat and drink, they're standing correct. So that way they're getting used to being just like this, which is exactly what you want. The best way to support us, obviously buy a dog, man. We've got the best dogs. Nobody is touching what we're doing. Second thing you can do, buy some gear, man. Wear some gear. I got stickers, t-shirts, hats, all that good stuff. Lastly, if nothing else, man, just subscribe. Allow us to keep doing what we're doing. Allow us to keep making these videos. In my opinion, dogs have evolved with us over the years. We have made them integral to our life. So now they're here. And like I said, there's not a one size fits all. But you do need to take into consideration that the world can be a tough place for some people. But your dog, you can always rely on. You cannot rely on your friends all the time. You cannot rely on your partners all the time. Your friends will betray you. I've had it happen to me multiple times. Your partners will betray you. Sometimes your partners will betray you with your best friend. But you know who's never gonna betray you? Your dog. Your dog is never gonna betray you. Don't betray your dog.